Hey everyone, and welcome to another arena run. The difference between this one and the ones you've seen before, I played arena when I first started playing Hearthstone, which is quite a while ago, and I made so many mistakes. And you guys were making comments on the videos saying, why are you so bad? Well, I have since gotten to Masters in the ranked ladders. I've played all the characters, so hopefully I don't completely embarrass myself this time around. I have voted on the character in chat as I was streaming this, and we're going to be playing Warrior this time around. So let's see how well we can draft this and how things go overall. First pick's going to go Abomination. We're getting blue right off the bat. Let's ignore the fact that Alarmbot even exists on this pick here. Abomination versus Argent Commander. Abomination is an interesting card. It's a 5-mana 4/4 taunt with 2 damage to all characters. It's good for wiping the board, but it's not really that reliable, so I'm going to go for Argent Commander just because it's such a fantastic card. Silverback Patriarch is bad. Wind Fury Harpy is okay if it survives. It's a 6/4/5 with Wind Fury that can definitely do some damage, but since the fact I'm running a Warrior deck, I do have a Bloodsail Raider here. It's a 2-mana 2/3 that gains attack equal to your weapon. Now, this is the second card I'm drafting here, so I'm hoping I'm going to get a weapon, but since it is a Warrior deck, it's pretty assured that I'm going to get a weapon, but I could not get a weapon. Either way, it's a 2/3 for 2, so it's not the worst ever. So given that there's better 6-mana cards out there that can do more, I think I'm just going to go for the Bloodsail, and we'll just see how that works out. More cheap cost. Another Bloodsail there. Acolyte of Pain is good. It's not one of the best draws in the game, but definitely has a lot of uses, especially if you can buff it up or protect it and keep drawing cards from that. But Dark Iron Dwarf is just so darn good. I'm going to pick that one up. Battle Rage, Charge, or Ogre Magi. Warrior spell damage decks can work, but they're very specific and not really involved for arena. Charge is great, but Battle Rage is just amazing draw. It used to be much better. It's now just your minions and you, but I think I'm going to pick up the Battle Rage just because it gives me that draw there. This is an interesting draw here. I can go, Gold Shard Footman's terrible. Don't pick this card. It's a very weak taunt that just dies. Wolf Rider can do damage here, especially if you use it properly. It's awesome in Divine Shield decks, but I'm hoping to death that I'm going to get a weapon, and that's going to make things better for everyone involved. Let's grab the Dread Corsair, and we're going to risk it and go deep. Warsong Commander, Spiteful Smith, or Ancient Brewmaster. Spiteful Smith is fantastic if you have a weapon. This is turning out to be a very serious situation that I'm in right now. Warsong Commander is actually quite fantastic. 2/3 for 3 that allows you to get charge on your other minions, and it's a card that allows you to trade very evenly with very, very specific draws there. Ancient Brewmaster is a 5/4 for 4, which is actually very efficient and allows you to return a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. And of course, if you have nothing on the field, you can play it because, of course, it says friendly minion. You have to be careful about certain cards that don't say friendly minion, like Dark Iron Dwarf. Give a minion +2 attack. If you have no minions on the field, this is a required battle cry, so you will end up, in order to play this card, you have to give it to a minion. So if you have no minions, you'd have to give it to an enemy versus the Ancient Brewmaster, which if you play it by itself, since it says friendly, you just put down a 5/4. So definitely really strong there. Could go for Spiteful Smith and just play it really insane and see if I can get some weapons out here and hope to God that I get it. Warsong Commander probably a little bit safer here, and I think I'm going to play for the Warsong just because I like the charge. Leper Gnome's okay. It's definitely a card that has its uses and gets some good early game control. Dragonly Mechanic is fantastic as well. A 2/4 and a 2/1 on the field. Battle Rage is good, but it's not great. Warrior decks definitely have issues with some of their cards, not really the best ever. So we'll see if we decide to go with that. I think for the time being, I have some good low mana for time. I think that's better than the Leper Gnome, so I'm going to grab the Dragonling. Questing Adventurer, Knife Juggler, or Armor Smith. These are all really good cards. These are all very good cards. Questing Adventurer doesn't work as well in Warrior decks, generally because you're not just throwing stuff down all the time. Knife Juggler, again, for the same situation. Armor Smith is a really great card, especially if you can keep it alive. I've seen Warriors get up to around 24-25 armor just with this card itself. It's a 2-mana 1/4, which is fantastic. I don't think I'll be able to capitalize on the passive here from the Knife Juggler in a Warrior deck, given I don't really have that many small minions, and I wouldn't really be building that way anyway. Questing Adventurer could get big and force them to swap here, so it's between the Armor Smith and the Questing Adventurer. Armor Smith is a great card that keeps yourself alive, and it's a good opener. Questing Adventurer can get pretty big and do some dirt. It's a tough choice right now. Let's see, I have 3, very little 3. It'd be between a 2 and a 3 here. Everything really. I guess the Dragonly Mechanic would work well, but the Knife Juggler I don't think is going to work in this situation. This would do this. Let's go questing. We'll go big. Another Dark Iron Dwarf, Silverhand Knight, amazing card. I have a Dwarf, Spiteful Smith. Again, I don't have a weapon just yet. I have 22 cards left before I get the weapon. I think I'm just going to go for the Silverhand because this is such a fantastic card. Priestess, Cold Light Seer, and Mortal Strike. Oh man, I could put this down with the one that I had previously, but I mean, I think I'm just gonna go for the Mortal Strike. I don't have a whole lot of spells. Arcanite Reaper! Ho! I would like to have another Dread Corsair just because they're so great with weapon decks, but I need weapons so very badly, so we'll grab that one up there. We got some draw here. Between these three draws that are on the table, I like the Gnomish Inventor the most because it also gives you board control. Since it did a 2-4 for 4, it survives long enough to be able to trade with other things. Generally, it takes 2 minions to take it down by the time you get a 4-mana card on the field. Acolyte of Pain can work out, but I'm going to take the Gnomish Inventor. I have a lot of 4 cards, so I see something cheaper. I don't like the Murloc Raider. I don't like the Boar, so we're going to go Raptor here, 3-2. I would love the Silence. I would absolutely love the Silence, and I think it's almost compulsory for most decks. The Dragonlink mechanic, I have too many 4s, so we're going to go for the Silence here. Rampage is fantastic, actually. It's +3/+3 to a damaged minion. The Fen Creeper is decent. It's a 3/6 taunt there, but I have so many expensive minions and not a whole lot of spells. And of course, if something goes down, the Stormpike Commander was surprisingly effective, but only has 2 HP, so usually doesn't last very long, but it's great as a combo thrown out on the field and finishing something off. The Rampage, let's see, how many spells do I have? Let's see, 1, 2. We're going to grab the Rampage for now. Silverhand Knight, again, very strong card there. I have a lot of late game. My curve is very interesting here. The Owl is great. The Bluegill Warrior is not even in my thought process here. Iron Beak Owl was always great for the Silence. I think I'm going to grab up the Silverhand Knight just because it's so freaking good. Ooh, Angry Chicken, let's get it. Yeah. No, stop. Stop it. Stop that thought you have right now. It's not going to happen. Emperor Cobra is pretty good, 2-3 with the death hit here, destroying minion damaged by this minion. I can go for another Questing Adventure and try to ramp these up as quickly as I can. 3 mana cards is exactly what I need right now, so it's between these two. This one is good for, you know, the presence deterrence factor, especially if you can buff it up. If they damage it and I give it a Rampage, it becomes possibly a 5/5 or a 5/4 with the death, but we're going to try to choose between these two. This definitely gives you control. This one may not be useful all the time. The Questing Adventure doesn't really work too well in warrior decks. You're not placing a whole lot down. I need some weapons, man. Just give me more weapons. Give me more weapons! More weapons! We can go Cobra. We can go Questing Adventure. Cobra gives me some late game clear, so I'm going to go for the Cobra. Just for some funsies. Raging Worgen is a fantastic card. Absolutely fantastic. I can't guarantee it without Inner Rage that I'll activate the Enrage here. Inner Rage does 1 damage to a minion and increases its damage attack, so if I had Inner Rage, this would be an easy choice. I don't like the Core Hound. Doesn't have a whole lot of HP to bring it down. The Korkron Elite here is a 4/3 with charge for 4 mana, which is pretty good. And I think the Worgen might be a little bit better given the fact that I don't have all out 3, so let's get the Worgen. We have a Worgen Infiltrator. We have a Murloc Tidehunter and a Frostwolf Warlord. Frostwolf Warlord is pretty good at best. In most situations, it turns into a 5/5 for 5, which is pretty damn good. Worgen Infiltrator, probably one of the best 1-mana cards in the game. It's a 2/1 for stealth, so it guarantees the fact that it will actually attack and not get picked off. I don't like the Murloc Tidehunter. It's a pretty poopy card. I don't like it at all. So it's between the Frostwolf and the Worgen Infiltrator. Given the fact that I have no 1-mana cards and a lot of big dudes, I'm going to put down the Infiltrator just for now. Another blue, and this is a pretty easy choice. I don't have a whole lot of big guys. I have 4s and 5s mid-game. This is pretty much turning out to be a mid-range deck, and again, I'm getting very antsy here because I don't have any weapons besides besides the Arcanite Reaver. Please, I don't like the Ravenhold Assassin. It's okay, but it's pretty big for it's a pretty big cost there. I don't really want the Pint-sized Summoner. I could go for more lower cards, but the Sunwalker is a pretty easy choice here. Raging Worgen, Ironbeak Owl, Silverback Patriarch. I can go for the Silence or go for more minion control here. See, I have actually a lot of good minions to rely on. The Silence would help me out a lot. So between these two here, 3-mana cards, I have Raging Worgen, Warsong Commander, Questing Adventure, Emperor Cobra. Decent amount of 2s there. The 4s are pretty strong as well. I think I'm just going to go for the Worgen. Now what do we got? Armorsmith Commanding Shout is a very, very good card. A very, very good card. Injured Blade Master is a 4/3. With the ability to have more maximum HP. I don't really have any heals there, so it's between these two. The Armorsmith is great, but the Commanding Shout is just too darn good. Execute Charge and Frost Elemental. Not even going to say any words because it's an easiest choice in the world. Dragon Hawk only really works in beast decks and shaman decks, and of course ramp decks for druid. I don't need this. This is not a card that I need, so I'm going to get a battle rage here and get that spell up. Another weapon. I like whirlwind. I love whirlwind, but this deck needs weapons desperately, and of course Arcanite Reaper will fit that role. Razor Fen is decent. Shattered Sun Cleric is fantastic, and charge is okay. Execute and Rampage. I don't really need more minions, I need more spells. The Rampage is great, but the Execute is just far too good. It's really the only good board control that Warrior has. They don't have a whole lot of it, so I'm going to grab Execute here. Still no weapons. There's my Spiteful Smith. This is like the third one I've gotten, and I've only gotten 2 weapons so far. Get out of here, you Spiteful Smiths! Get out! Please leave me alone. As far as 3 manas go, I do. The Grizzly would be nice. We go over Dread Corsair. We'll have a taunt with that one. Hey, I have Sunwalkers as my only big taunt here. I can go with the Fen Creeper. My curve is pretty big right now. I might want to go for the Grizzly. I have 2 cards left to pick from this. So hopefully after this I get 2 weapons. If I got 2 Fiery War Axes, I'd be pleased with that. I'd be even more pleased if I got a Gorehowl, but I don't know what the chances of that are. That's going to be pretty big. I think I'm going to go for the Fen Creeper. Just keep that up. Cruel Taskmaster is great. Flesh Eating Ghoul is great. Frostwall Grunt is meh. So, it's been the Cruel Taskmaster and the Flesh Eating Ghoul, but looking at the situation they're in right now, I have some pretty big minions. The Flesh Eating Ghoul really wouldn't be as great. The Cruel Taskmaster would allow me to interact with these Worgens pretty effectively, and of course deal 1 damage, and I have a lot of big minions on top of everything, so I think the Taskmaster is what I'm going to want to grab here. The Flesh Eating Ghoul would be great, but I don't really have a whole lot to interact with it. I have pretty big minions that may not die often. This works great in Paladin decks, it works great in Shaman decks, it works great in decks that have a lot of minions, Warlocks as well, if they go for the Imp Master, but the Flesh Eating Ghoul doesn't seem to fit the deck that I have right now, so I'm going to go for the Cruel Task. Weapon! Oh, Gorehowl! Gorehowl! On the last card. Brawl is okay. But Gorehowl is amazing. And if Gimli were here, he would say, "And my axe." Gorehowl is going to round this one off. We have a pretty easy start. A lot of spells, some silences coming out there. A really strong late game. We have 3 weapons with some Bloodsail Raiders, so hopefully if we get Gorehowl with a Bloodsail Raider, that's a pretty good go. This deck is interesting. I wouldn't say it's great. It's okay. It's good. It has a decent curve, and we'll have to see how it works out going forward. It's going to be a pretty let's say interesting. I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but we'll see how it works. Let's go into game 1 and jump right into it just to see how my Warrior deck will do. I got some good minions. I don't have a whole lot of spells, but Warriors don't need a whole lot. I don't really have that many great spells anyway. I have some decent draw. Not that much board control, but I have a lot of minions. So if I get shut down early, it's going to be hard for me to get caught back up without using the weapons to get myself into it. So that's the biggest weakness of this deck, is I don't really have a whole lot of board control, but then again, Warriors don't have it anyway. There's a Battle Rage, which I may not want to get. This is actually a really good pull here. For some reasons and some weaknesses, I don't know if I want to use the Bloodsail Raider early on, but again, I only have 3 weapons in my deck, so if I hold on to this till later, it may be great, or I may not get the weapon at all. Battle Rage is going to be good to pull up here. Emperor Cobra is something that I want to pull later. I want to pull this later to take out big cards, or even, you know, if you attack a big minion with the Emperor Cobra, it just kills it off, which is fantastic. I don't know if I want the Battle Rage right now, but it may help me out if I get some damaged minions in there. I'm running the risk. I mean, my curve was pretty more towards the light end, so I'm not running the risk of getting some big minions here. I think I'm going to hold on to the Cobra for the time being. The Battle Rage would be great, but I don't know how much I'll have as far as damage goes. So let's go ahead and get this out. The draw would be great, but I don't know if I can guarantee damage minions to draw enough from it. So we're going to get the Owl and the Silverhand Knight. I mean, the Battle Rage probably would have been better given the fact that I pulled this out, but we'll see. I have some good starts here. I can coin to the Wrapper. This is going to be a Mage. Or break that. Let's change this into white. I like the White Tiger. I like the White Tiger. There's the White Tiger. This guy's looking at me. We can wiggle this. Drop the coconuts! Coconuts! Yeah. Start the fire. Woo! Get out of here, little monkey. Little monkey. Alright, just gonna use to hurry up. I can coin into it, which actually wouldn't be the worst idea, because if I coin into the Raptor, that means that I can throw the Blood Sail down the turn after. This is my only Iron Beak, so I'm a little upset at the fact that... What the heck was that? Did you see that? Was there a Battle Rage just hanging out over there? I've found that sometimes when you mulligan, you get the card you mulligan to the next turn, or the turn after. Like, it just comes right back to you no matter what. So it looks like Battle Rage just kind of hovered over there. That was really weird. Are you just... Best turn 1 ever.
Your opponent left.
What? Why am I still here then? Okay. Yeah! Best deck ever! Damn, dude. Damn. Damn, we got this. Undefeated. Undefeated. Yeah. 1-0. Yeah, woo! Alright, this deck's amazing, man. This deck's amazing. Feed me that victory. Let's go into game 2. Oh, man. Alright. So, that's a great start. I guess my greeting was too confident and demanding. Warrior versus Warrior. Okay, this is actually pretty good. Warriors, like I said, lack board control with spells.
I will crush you.
Okay. Don't want that. Don't want that. Hold the weapon just because it's going to slow down my draw. Ooh, this is actually a really good pull. Good. Good, 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 good. This isn't that bad. We'll start with the Raptor. We can feed into the Adventurer. We will get the coin, which means you can Raptor. You may want to save the coin. I don't know. We'll see what he draws. We'll see what I draw.
Greetings.
We can coin turn 2 into the Adventurer. Actually, I would like to coin with the Adventurer. Gorehowl. Alright. The coin combo with the Adventurer is probably going to be my best bet here, so I'm just going to go ahead and just sit. Just going to sit.
Put this apple on your head.
Put this apple on your head! Shut up! What? You got charged, really? Alright. That was important, I'm sure. It seemed important. Seemed really important, actually. So probably turn 4, I can use the coin after the Adventurer and drop that down, and then turn 5 I can drop the Arcanite Reaper. We'll see what he does. 3 2s on the board. It's pretty expensive weapons in my hand. I'm going to want to probably save this for at least the Gorehowl, or at least the Arcanite Reaper, possibly the Gorehowl. So make this into a 9-3. Now you hit that Raptor. Hit it! Hit that Raptor, yeah! Hit me with that Juggler. That Juggler, though. He'll do 3, which was this would die as soon as I put it down, unfortunately enough. We can coin into nothing right now. So we've got a pretty good opening. So let's go ahead. This would drop it. This would make it a 3-3, which is probably not going to be my best bet.
I wonder.
He'd be able to kill that off immediately, which he might want to do. But I don't know if it's going to be worth at this point. I don't really have the greatest of plays. I can 3 coin 2 next turn. I'm going to armor up. Let's play this careful. Let's see. Let's get the White Tiger in here. Everyone wants White Tiger. Why not get the Leopard first? There's a Leopard, but no one wants a Leopard. White Tiger!
Armor made to fit.
Howie! Howie! Where's the White Tiger? 22 is fine. You got 3 cards, 2 in play. Alright. 3. Let's make it a 4-4.
Give me a quest.
X marks the spot.
Job done.
I had to play the Raptor, the Raider. I didn't want to lose too much of the board control that I was losing there and falling behind. I have 2 cards in play, 5 in my hand. He has 2 cards in play, 4 in his hand, so he's behind by 1 card. But that's the card that I got for being the second turn. We'll see what he has. Yeah, okay. He's gonna kill this off. It'll kill whatever he touches, so he may want to hit this here and then kill that there, which is fine. It just wiped the board. I only have 1 adventure, so I'm not really too worried about that. Does he have like an execute?
1 shot.
Oh, okay. He wants to get 1 armor out of it. He's gonna get 1 armor out of this, and this will die if he wants to trade it. Either way, it's only the best situation for him. He'll still get the board back on track. Is he gonna trade it here? If he doesn't, I'm just gonna kill that. Okay, he had 3 damage out before he bites the dust. Turn 5, we can go for the weapon, or we can go for the business here.
Squire, attend me.
So a 4-4 and a 2-2 now. We dropped down an HP. He's got 27 HP and 5 armor, but I'm pretty far ahead in the card department right now. I was much more efficient with my cards in the beginning, so we'll see what he does.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, he's got that. That's unfortunate. He doesn't really have very many good cards in this deck.
Blade be thirsty.
Okay. Kill that off, kill that off. He's up the armor here. No, not 1 damage, no! He wants to make sure I don't trade it. I can use the weapon. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh, golly! Oh, Jeebus, my Jeeba! Holy Lord! Lord Almighty! Oh, please!
Lends the sun well.
Oh, please!
To battle.
Oh, Lord! Ah! Board control. So I have an 8-3, a 2-1, and a 3-3 right now. He's got effectively 32 HP, but it doesn't really matter. He doesn't have board control, and again, like I said, not a whole lot of. He has an execute maybe. He has no weapon, so a 2-3. No one really cares about that. We can use the weapon here to finish off that, which is probably going to be the play. That is absolutely going to be the play. Oh my God! I can draw 4 cards. Oh golly! Oh golly! Give me them cards, though! Oh, execute, okay. Another alright. Oh, girl. Oh, my Jeebus. In your face. Mmm. 3 cards in play, 4 cards in play, and I have 7 cards in my hand. So again, what seemed like, this is something that I'm sure a lot of people that are new to Hearthstone may be surprised with. The plays that I made in the beginning, it may have seemed like I was going to lose this game, but it gave me significant advantages. Significant. What we can do here is we can kill this off again for 3 HP. Which would save our business here. Warriors aren't that great at finishing off. They can use Mortal Strike, so that's pretty much it. If he gets a big charge, he'll drop me lower, so it may not be worth it at this point. What I can do is I can Warsong into the Worgen, and then finish off with this, which is probably my safer play. That leaves me with 4 mana, which means that I can just armor up, or try to throw down some damage. 12 or less HP is what I'm looking for some 6 damage on top of that. That's going to be the safer play. And I still have some cards next turn that I can deal with. So it doesn't really matter what I do here. Yeah, let's do this.
If you insist.
We drop here. I have the execute, which is great. He's at 9 HP. So I got 2-1, 2-3, 8-3, and of course, as long as this lives, everything that I place down thereafter has charge, which means both these minions, he's gonna choose death. Alright, well, that's it. So, 2-0 victory, pretty quick! Oh yeah, get that quest done. I had a quest for a warrior victory, so that's already done. 2-0! Let's roll it. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep them pony rolling. The dream is coming. What do we got? Paladin. As long as it's not a priest, I'm okay with that. As long as it's not a priest.
I will fight with honor.
Oh, what do I get? A little bit better. Let's clear these. I don't want those. Battle Rage is okay, but a little bit better for mid-game when you have board control and you have some damage minions like you saw in the last game. I drew 4 cards with it. Gore Howl, Mortar Strike. This isn't that great. But I do have the coin, and we'll see what we get.
Greetings.
Alright, it's a Paladin. Paladins have decent board control and secrets, which are challenging. I can coin into the Raptor. He can Hammer of Rat. No, he can't. It's 4 mana. He probably won't be able to deal with this for quite some time, so it may be worth the coin. I won't be able to play anything external. I'll have to armor up unless I draw something. So it may be worth it, but it'll give me a good early start. Against other players, like, like a mage, I wouldn't play this early. Against a rogue, I probably wouldn't do it in case, they had a backstab or something. But against a paladin, it's pretty safe. They don't really have any direct damage until turn 3 or 4. He's throwing his 1/1 down, but no one cares about your little silver-haired recruit! I get this, but I do have the Arcanite Reaper, so that's going to be the combo for me. Okay, the choice here is kill this off, drop it to 1 HP. Now, I'd want to hit him. The issue with that is it could be a ramp deck. Blessing of Kings, I believe, is 4 mana, but he could also give it +4 damage, or +3 damage with the Blessing of Might. So I think I'm just going to kill this and play it safe for the time being. It's not very efficient, since this is a card and that wasn't a card, and he drops down to 1 HP. He's probably going to summon another one or get something out here. But I just don't want him to just beef it with like a little Blessing of Might and hit me for 4 or something like that. So, Blessing of Might is 1 mana, I believe. Blessing of Kings. That's rude. I don't want to follow the rules. You're a jerk, you know that? Well then. That's actually a pretty good combo for him. He has the ability to do 3 damage, so I don't want to play this just yet. I want to save this for the Arcanite Reaper if I possibly can. If I play this down, however, that would give me the ability to kill this. Am I ever going to get to use these things? I don't know if I ever will. That might be the play here. I can armor up again, and we'll see what we draw. I'm at 34 HP, he's at 30, so... What do we got coming? Follow the rules! I don't want to. Stop telling me what to do! You might have a Divine Shields deck here. No, click it. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, golly. My face. My face, it hurts. Ah, crap. Yeah, this isn't good.
Charge forward! Smell blood. First kill.
Pretty much all I can do right now. I can Mortal Strike it next turn. Unless he buffs it again. He could actually go for Blessing of Might and hit me in the face for 10, which would be... Oh, God. That's why I don't... That's why you want to clear the board always. That's why I traded the Raptor. Oh, no! That Blessing of King's Dough.
Thank you.
Heard. 3, 5. This sucks. I can do 4 and kill it, and this dies. 4 leaves me with 1. I can 2 and 3. This would make this a 3/3, and that would make it a 2/3. I can trade both of these. No, it wouldn't be enough. I think my only play here is going to be the Mortal Strike, which is unfortunate. My early game is pretty pooped right now.
For the royal song!
That sucks. That sucks. We'll have the Arcanite Reaper. We have the Gorehowl as well. I didn't want to take 7 damage again. He has the 4 down. 21 cards, 21 cards. So we're pretty even right now, but he's got... God dang it. That buff, though. That buff, though. Oh, golly. He's got some good card pulls right now. This can't kill anything. Oh, joys. This might be game, actually. I can't kill anything right now. I have no control over what happens here. This is looking like game. I can armor up and hope he doesn't have anything else. I'll have 1 HP. I'll have 1 HP. Can't really do anything. I can't clear these out. So
Give me a quest.
the RNGesus. He's gonna ignore this and attack me. Drops me down to 1 HP unless he has a spell. Does he have a Hammer of Wrath or a Divine Wrath? Divine Wrath costs 8, so we can't use it this turn. Ow! Ow! Hello? friend. He just wants more damage on the field. Son of a butt crack. Son of a butt crack. You know what? I cannot get out of this one. So... I choose death!
Well played.
So 2-1. He got a perfect draw, and I got a pretty bad draw there.